Welcome back to another video. Team T is ℂ𝕝𝕒𝕟𝕕, your 24-year-old California lawyer. So it is currently Tuesday, and let's just jump right into it. As you guys can see by the previous clips, my sister and I went to the post office, quick little run, probably like 20 minutes at most. Decided to shoot a little bit just to, kind of have a change of scenery in this vlog. And yeah, so something interesting that I wanted to mention was the fact that, so a couple of days ago, I heard that the Steelers game got pushed again. Pretty disappointing, since I won. At first I was very excited about it, to watch the game on Thursday night, which was Thanksgiving. Then it got pushed to Sunday, and I was like, all right, at least it's during the week, so it's not really pushed off that much, just a couple of days. And I'm, accustomed to watching Sunday games anyways. Then I got pushed again to Monday, and then I was like, that kind of sucks. Now I have to wait for the following week for one. It's a work day, so if I don't finish by 5, then it's like, kind of pushing it. Had to make up on work or whatever the case might be. Then I found out that it got pushed again to Wednesday, so that was even more disappointing. Now I gotta get further through the work week to watch this damn game. And today, like several hours ago, I realized that the game is not only is it on Wednesday, but it's freaking in the middle of the day. It's at 2 p.m. And because of the new arrangements with the scheduling, the next game for the Steelers is on Monday, and that game is freaking at 2 as well, I think. So both games are like midday. And I'm just like, are you freaking serious? Like, how am I supposed to watch this now? So we'll just see what happens. Worst case scenario, maybe I need to do a bunch of work before the game, maybe get up early, or do a bunch of work after the game. So work into the night if necessary, just to accommodate for the game. But we'll just see what happens. Kind of disappointing, but life goes on. Hopefully they win both games and continue their streak. Wednesday has finally come. Steelers game today, a couple hours. It's actually 12:40, not 2 like I said. I got the numbers mixed up, but on Monday it is on 2 or at 2. Another work day, another day of being a lawyer, whether that's good or bad. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I kind of want to go for a spin, but we'll see if I have any time to do that. I probably don't. It's kind of one of those moments where you watch something cool, like on YouTube or like in a movie or TV show, and you kind of want to go for a drive. I'm not sure if other people feel that way. Like if you watch Fast and Furious, for example, like any of them, especially the later ones, there's a lot of like action involved, and a lot of high-speed chases and stuff like that. So I feel like once you watch a movie like that, you start like wanting to go for a drive. I'm not gonna say anything more about the drive itself, but you want to go for a drive. And yesterday night I was watching a video on, it was like I think it was called The Prisoner Who Invented Lamborghini. So it kind of goes into detail. Well, for starters, as you guys know, my dream car has always been a Lamborghini. for the last, you know, since I was like 7 or 8 years old, so it's been a while. And yeah, so it goes through, like, it's a very short, like 10-minute video that goes through how Lamborghini created the car. Actually, it talks about how at one point he was like a war prisoner and whatnot. Pretty good video. But yeah, so I watched that, and then while I was watching that, my dad came in and he was like, you don't have any Shelby videos? So long story short, then we started watching like Shelby GT500 and GT350 and GT350R videos. So we're watching those videos for like over an hour probably. And after that, I went back to a Lamborghini video. This one was taking place in Italy. Basically, I think a perfect place to stand would actually be over here. I'm gonna stand right here for you guys. So the Lamborghini video, basically it took place in Italy, and it was focusing on how the Huracan Evo is made, which is the newest Huracan, if you guys don't know, as their entry-level vehicle. So it goes through like how they're made. It's literally handmade from start to finish. So it goes through the entire process. It's not like a 50-hour video. It's only like, I think it was like 40 minutes, 50 minutes, like less than an hour, I believe. And it just goes through like parts on like how every single thing is made. I think they said they produce like 13 Lamborghinis in a day or something, which is kind of interesting. Not sure if that's a lot or less, but to put that into perspective, I think they said the amount of Lamborghinis made in 1 year is the equivalent to how many Toyotas are made in 3 days or something of that nature. I might have got that stat wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what they said. So that kind of puts everything into perspective. Really good video. But anyways, after watching that, now I kind of want to go for a drive. But yeah, we'll just see where the day takes me. Well, it is currently Thursday, or finally Thursday, as I should say. It must be a somewhat good day, because at least today I didn't say it was the wrong day. So it's definitely Thursday, I know that much for sure. Everything else is a little questionable, but you know, here we are. Yeah, so I'm probably going to close out the vlog right here. Something interesting happened yesterday. Basically a client came in, and it was like very last minute, so it's interesting to say the least. Like, the hearing is on Friday, and they reached out to me yesterday night, which is Wednesday night, obviously. So it's been an interesting situation, to say the least. This hearing is going to take place in a very random county once again. Not the random county from before, but just another random county. They have a rule where if you're going to appear through court call or Zoom, you have to give a notice at least 1 week before. And yeah, so obviously I only had like 24 hours or so. I had this conversation with a client very last minute yesterday, so the court was already closed. So my notice probably isn't, or my request to have a Zoom hearing probably isn't getting processed until today, which is 24 hours or less before the hearing, since the court opens at 8 a.m. And the hearing is 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. So we're looking at probably at most like 24 hours and 30-minute notice or a request before the actual hearing. So that's far less than the week that's required by court rules, I guess, or by this court's rules. So we'll just see what happens. I talked to the court clerk today. They said it should be fine, and I should be getting a link by the afternoon, and if I don't, then I need to call right before the court closes to talk about it again. I obviously am hoping that I get the link. I'm not really sure what's going to happen if I don't. I told the client that they might need to find a lawyer that's closer, if need be, unless they're willing to pay extra for me to physically appear. This court is a little over 3.5 hours away, so I'd spend almost my majority of my day on the road. I'd have to probably leave around 5 a.m. if not sooner, and just to be there by 8:30, figure out where the court's at, where the department's at, all of that. And you know, who knows how long I have to wait before our case is heard, and then by the time I leave, come back home, maybe it's like 1 or 2. So you know, that's a lot of hours. So I'm not really sure. Court clerk said it would be fine, so now today's going to get wasted, which would probably put everybody in kind of a strange predicament, because how would this client find a new lawyer that's like in the same county as the courts, you know, like literally tonight before the hearing. So I don't know, it's going to be an interesting situation. We'll kind of see how things pan out. I'm hoping I just get the Zoom link without having to call the court clerk again and running through that, especially if I speak to somebody else, and I don't want somebody else to be like, you know, that's not actually allowed and the other court clerk was wrong when they told you what they told you. So that would put me in a bad predicament too, as well as the client. I really don't want to go that far, only because that's just going to kill too many hours, and I know that's going to be expensive for the clients, for me to be on the road or spend like 8-9 hours just for this one hearing. So we'll see what happens, but outside of that, you know, I'll update you guys tomorrow, or later today if I shoot again, but that will be in the next vlog. That is pretty much all I have for you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. More vlogs coming. I promise you it's going to get more interesting, more advice videos probably coming, more story times, maybe more lawyer takes. Please subscribe and check out my merch. Triumph, your dreams await.